It's like, oh man, I don't know why is that brighter so I can't see this week. Ugh.
Alright, Ridge Runner Nation, we are back and better than ever with a new edition of the Weekly Rundown. This week we've got results from the world's longest Turkey Trot, a live race on the show. Yes, you heard that right. A live race this time. I'll tell you all the news you need to know. But before we check in with Mr. Barty, there's something I wanted to talk about. I've seen the growth of a terrible habit over the years, and I really want to point out this nice decoration over here, and that it was set up after Thanksgiving. After. I don't know what's happening to the world anymore. It's in shambles.
Paul Barty has done it once again. Another weekly half marathon. Chalk it up. One thing that I did notice that Paul kept his title a little short this week and a little too specific for my liking, so I couldn't even find something to comment about it. Well, Ridge Runner Nation, I think Paul is on to us. I think Paul let down his 874 Strava followers with this boring title. We expect a better title next week, Paul. See you soon. The world's longest Turkey Trot for ALS took place on Black Friday. Started years ago when ultra runner Alfredo Pero wanted to run a 100-miler before the end of the year. His good friend Scott Coomer did what all good friends would do and decided to run it with him. Together they chose to run from Milwaukee to Chicago, covering 100 miles. They coined the route as the world's longest Turkey Trot. Later, Alfredo was diagnosed with ALS and lost his life in 2015. Each year, Scott and friends continue to run this Turkey Trot to raise money for ALS in memory of their friends. They have raised over $6,000 this year, and if you'd like to know more or would like to donate, we will put the link in the description below. Congrats to all the amazing runners that completed the world's longest Turkey Trot for ALS this year. I hope to be there in the future.
Alright, we got a special treat for you as well. Today I'm going to read off every Turkey Trot that happened. Ready? It's going to be a long episode, so let's sit down. Alright, so we've got Parkersburg, West Virginia, Athens, Ohio, Miamisburg, Ohio, Cleveland, Ohio, Lorain, Ohio, Cincinnati, Ohio, Baldwinsville, New York, Salisbury, Maryland, Columbus, Ohio, Avon, Ohio, Dover, Ohio, Aurora, Ohio, Ridgewood, Ohio, Painesville, Ohio, Cocoa Beach, Florida, Coshocton, Ohio, Southwestern Florida. You get the picture. Everybody does a Turkey Trot, but the question is, why do you do a Turkey Trot? Is it to be healthy? Do you do it to distress yourself before dealing with the in-laws? Because that's probably a good idea too. I ran so that I could eat way more than I needed. You know, I ate until it hurt, and then I decided to top it off with some dessert, but I don't think there's a better way to do Thanksgiving. Good job to all Ridge Runner Nation members last week who got out for Turkey Trots, whatever your reason may have been.
Alright, Ridge Runner Nation, we've got something brand new for you. This is the first time in show history that we'll be having a live race on the show. We have 5 amazing participants in today's race. Standing at 6'1", 180 pounds is Turkey. Standing at 5'9", 115 pounds is Stuffing. Wait, are you serious? Sorry, my producer's in my ear right now trying to tell me something. The race is currently underway? Okay, we'll send it there now. Sending it to the race right now.
Yes, folks, looks like we're in the middle of a riveting one. Cranberry sauce, pumpkin pie, stuffing, mashed potatoes, and turkey are all in a close race. Whoa, it looks like we've got some shoving going on. It looks like it's a 3-food race at this point. Mashed potatoes is far from looking mashed. Turkey has lost its legs, and stuffing, it must be stuffed. Pumpkin is reeling, but oh, it's too late. We have never seen anything like that in all my years of commentating. What a thrilling race. Let's send it back to the studio.
Oh, Ridge Runner Nation, we want to give a big thank you to the foods that participated in that Thanksgiving dash. We couldn't have done it without their support and valiant effort to the 5 foods that participated in this year's Thanksgiving dash.
Over the weekend in Burlington, Vermont, a flood of Santas were seen running off a few pounds in anticipation of their yearly Christmas cookies. The annual Santa 5K race had hundreds of runners dressed as Santa Claus. The proceeds of this race support Camp Takapta, which provides children who have had or have cancer in their families with extraordinary experiences. I think this is a race that we need to attend next year. Wesley, don't you already have a Santa Claus suit? I think you do. Seems like a very Wesley thing to do. If you get a chance, I would greatly appreciate if you go check out the Road to 100 series. I'll putting myself out there as I train for my first 100 miler, which is going to be next year, getting close to saying this year. The training series is going to cover my highs, my lows, all the challenges, excitement, joys, problems, and everything involved with training for 100. Go check it out. And with that, thanks for tuning into this week's rundown from the Ridge Runners. It was a short episode this week, but be sure to check back next week to stay updated on all things trail and ultra, mostly east of the Mississippi. In addition, subscribe to our YouTube channel, hit that bell below if you want to be notified every time we release a new video. And if you're enjoying our shows, please give it a share with your friends and hit that like button along the way. The other guy you saw on here is Wesley Harton, and I'm John Dolvacki, and we'll see you next week on the Weekly Rundown.